I went out into my garage today looking for a Crosley 51, and I didn't find it, but I found this. Obviously, it needs to be cleaned up, and because of I found it in a plastic bag, just like this, which I'm sure means that I bought it at a flea market and not at a radio show, because usually they at least knock the first layer of dirt off there. And this is a Crosley 52. Let's take a closer look at this. And just below the on-off switch, you can see there's just a little bit of loss on the wood. Not bad. It's pretty grungy. Ooh. But it does say Crosley 52. And oh yeah, there's one of the terminal knobs that's a ground there. I can live without that too. We can always find something to put in there. With it cleaned up, I would think that the wood should look pretty much like this. Here's the sticker. There's another sticker down here. This one has 2 audio transformers. And there's the grid leak resistor and capacitor. And below that is a book capacitor. That right there is the tickler coil. Let's see. Let me operate that book capacitor. So the first thing I'm going to do is check those audio transformers. And if it's good, I might even put power on it before I clean it up. Here's the radio out of the cabinet and all cleaned up. Some things that I found wrong with this radio was the tubes were bad, and here's a shot of the back. There was a number of loose connections, so I put a very small amount of WD-40 on those connections and tightened them up. Here's a closer look at the antenna coil, the tickler coil, the book capacitor, and the grid leak resistor. Now somebody really used this radio, because if you take a look at the tickler coil, that's an old repair. And here's another shot of the back. And another look at mainly what I wanted to show here was the book capacitor. Here's a couple of demos of this radio playing. And that little ticking noise that you hear, that's because I'm using the internal microphone. I would have used the external microphone, but I had to use it as the antenna. Okay, it's now back in the cabinet and it's all done. Now it's a nice collectible radio.